Yes, people, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV. We're here, man, for another preview video, and we're here to preview our game on Tuesday. We're back at N5, we're back at the Emirates Stadium, Tuesday night, under the lights, Champions League football, and it is the second leg, Arsenal versus Bayer Leverkusen, second leg of the round of 16. And listen, we're doing this, recording this after, after the massive win that we had last night in the Premier League against Everton. But yeah, man, generally, it was a good win. It was a good win. And, we nicked at the end. Max Dowman comes in and makes the difference. And it was just a beautiful night for Arsenal, especially seeing Max Dowman. Like, just honestly, the reactions online, everywhere from Arsenal fans all around the world. It was just beautiful to see, like, this kid that we have on our hands. And we're just grateful just to have that. This kid has come through our academy, boyhood Arsenal fan as well. Arsenal through and through, and he's got a long future ahead of him. So we're excited. We are all excited for the future of Max Dowman. But listen, people, we are here to talk about the second leg, and we're going to preview and get into it. Second leg, round of 16 at home. Like I said, we nicked the 1-1 draw. In the first leg midweek, Kai Havertz with the late penalty. We got awarded that penalty at the end, even though I have admitted it was a soft penalty, but there was still contact. Like, we don't care, still contact there, and it just was, and people can complain about Arsenal, this, that, but there was still contact. Now, going into this game, we just need to make sure we're on it, because in that first leg, Bayer Leverkusen, they made it very, very tough for Arsenal Football Club. They made it very, very tough for us. They did, and we kind of struggled. We were lucky not to lose that game. We go 1-0 down, obviously, from when they scored, when they got from the set piece, crossed it in, and their captain, the one that that we were all saying that probably he was lucky to even be on the pitch. He manages to get the goal. And yeah, but listen, we nicked her at the end with the penalty from Kai Havertz. Obviously, I already knew he weren't going to celebrate because, listen, he loves Leverkusen. I think he come through the academy, and I'm pretty sure he supports them as well, Kai Havertz. So, yes, but listen, we just need to make sure we're on it on Tuesday. Like, I want us to go through. Like, this is another competition that, Arsenal, we need to take seriously. And yes, we got the squad to do it, but the injuries obviously recently don't help, and we'll get onto that in a minute. But this is another competition that a lot of Arsenal fans, we would love to win one day. Obviously we've never won the Champions League, and the last time we were in a Champions League final was back in 06. We all, like, obviously I don't remember it growing up, because I was born in 05, but I don't really remember the Champions League final that much that Arsenal went. But yeah, they lost 2-1. Sol Campbell, right, got sent off in it, I'm pretty sure. But you guys can remind me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure it was Sol Campbell. He got sent off and got a red card in the final, and we lost 2-1. So yeah, that was the last time Arsenal were in a Champions League final, and ever in a Champions League final. That was the last time. So yeah, and we lost that Champions League final, unfortunately. If we won that, we would have been saying, yeah, we could have been singing Champions of Europe if we actually won that final years ago. But listen, but yeah, this is a competition that Arsenal would love to win one day. And listen, I would hopefully one day get to witness that. But it all comes down to this on Tuesday. We have to be up for it. Now, in terms of going into this game now, what are the team news? What are the updates in Arteta? Now, obviously, yesterday, we saw that Jurriën Timber obviously came off yesterday. He came on. Mosquera came on for him. I actually thought Ben White was going to come on, but he didn't. So it clearly shows that Ben White's not fully fit yet. But I'm hoping Ben White will be able to play on Tuesday, because I have a feeling Timber might be left out of the squad on Tuesday. He probably will see him out. Probably Arteta will probably leave him out for the big game that we have on Sunday, the Carabao Cup final against Man City at Wembley. Our first cup final in 6 years, because the last cup final we played in 2020, the FA Cup final, we obviously beat Chelsea going into the year when we went into lockdown. So yeah, 2-1 at Wembley. So yeah, our first cup final in 6 years, and it's a massive game, that game on Sunday against Man City, because a lot of stuff is on the line, that like the title race as well, etc. Because that could change a lot of things, whoever wins that Carabao Cup on Sunday. So it's a massive game. It's a massive game, that game on Sunday. But this game right here on Tuesday is another game that, like I said, I really want Arsenal to just take seriously, because the Champions League is something that a lot of clubs wish for, and the fans, when your team plays in it, you want to see your club go all the way in it. And I've always wanted to see Arsenal go all the way in the Champions League, and I do think, yeah, the run that we have got, like, heading to the final, if we do get to the final, it's a run that I feel like Arsenal need to be taken seriously, because the run, the teams that we look at, because if we do go through to the quarterfinals, it looks like we're going to be playing Bodo Glimt. They're 3-0 up in their game against Sporting. So yeah, and it looks like the second leg, do I think Sporting, I know Sporting are at home for the second leg, it's in Portugal at Sporting, but do I think Sporting are going to come back? I actually think Bodo go through. I think Bodo will beat them I think Bodo could potentially even get more goals. Where Bodo have been playing this season, the Champions League, especially when they're at home, they're not a joke. So if it looks like if we do get through to the quarterfinals, it looks like we'll be bucking Bodo Glimt. And I'll tell you this right now, playing up at their ground right now, they've made their ground a tough place to go in the Champions League. Didn't they beat Man City there? Like, they smacked them up. Like, it's crazy what they're doing this season. And I think it's their first time playing the Champions League this season as well, and they're playing like this. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it's their first ever time playing the Champions League as well, and they're playing very well. Let me just say that. For a team, you know, that I think it's their, but I'm pretty sure it's their first time. If someone could correct me in the comments as well, but I'm pretty sure it's their first time. But for a team that's playing like this, I have to clap my hands to them. Fair play, but listen. But yeah, going into this game on Tuesday now, obviously, like I said, Timber, obviously, like I said, came off. Mascara come on. I'm hoping Belmont will be fit for Tuesday. I'm hoping Gyökeres starts. I do feel like Gyökeres needs to start this game on Tuesday. You know, obviously he was on the bench yesterday, and you know when he came on, he got a goal, and I feel like that goal yesterday as well. Yes, it was a tap in, and you know, brilliant work started off by Max Dowman, and then obviously the ball came off in Nketiah's legs and rolled onto Gyökeres. But I feel like that goal yesterday could potentially again help Gyökeres with his confidence again. So I'm hoping, you know, if he starts on Tuesday, he can bag a goal, and he starts going on a bit of a run now to the end of the season with more goals and stuff, because that title, we're going to need all our players on it, and especially Gyökeres as well. It will be good to see him go on a bit of a run now, and go on a run and get a few goals. Now, I hope Gyökeres starts. I feel like this could be a game where the midfield could be. I think now this is the game I want to see. I want to see a bit of change. I actually want to see Kai Havertz in the 10 on Tuesday. I wanted yesterday the midfield three yesterday to be Havertz, Rice and Zubimendi. Obviously Havertz has just come back, but I wanted a bit of change. And obviously Eze was in the 10 yesterday. But I feel like for this game on Tuesday, I'm hoping Arteta could change the midfield a bit. Go Havertz in the 10, then, you know, Zubimendi, Rice, or, you know, you could go Havertz in the 10, I don't know, Eze, Rice, change up something, but do something, but just change it up a bit. Because, you know, we're going into that big game on Sunday as well. So he's got to think about, you know, players, you know, who he can leave out, who he could play. Now, Bukayo Saka, this is a game that I think you could leave him out. I would say start Noni Madueke on the right. And I'm hoping, guys, Trossard will probably start this game, because I want to see him get more minutes again. But I have a feeling it's going to be Martinelli on the left, because Martinelli has been playing well in the Champions League and Cup games this season. So I wouldn't be surprised if Martinelli is out starting on the left. But I would go with Trossard on the left. I want to see Trossard get a few minutes again. But if Arteta leaves him out this weekend, I wouldn't be surprised, because I bet Arteta's probably going to leave out most of his players that he needs for the final on Sunday. He's probably going to leave them out and give them their rest and just wait for them to play on Sunday. So, yeah, but I would love to see Trossard get a few minutes on Tuesday. I think to get his minutes up, it'll be good. Hopefully we see something. But I am confident about this game, guys. I really do. I am confident about this game. I really do think that we are going to win. I already said it. I think we're going to win this game. I think we'll come back and win it. Now, in terms of my score prediction now, what I think is going to happen in this game, I actually am confident, because especially that we're at home now, and I do feel like that win yesterday, I have a feeling it's going to bring a morale boost to the team. Now, my prediction for this game, I'm going to go... People might call me mad. I'm going to go... Bayer Leverkusen made it tough. Because yesterday I was thinking about a clean sheet for Tuesday, but I honestly don't... I think this could be another game where Bayer Leverkusen could nick a goal, you know, again. I wouldn't be surprised. I'll go 3-1. 3-1 Arsenal on Tuesday. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1. I'm going to go over a 3-1 Arsenal win. And we'll go through to the quarterfinals. So yeah, 3-1 for me. 3-1, guys. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section down below your predictions and feelings heading into this game on Tuesday. But yeah, man, people, that's the preview there wrapped up. Hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials. And yeah, man, people, love, peace, and yeah, up the Arsenal in a bit. Take care. We're out, people. Love, peace. Up the Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners.